Hello, hello, hello. We're live. I'm out of breath. I literally raced throughout my house to get here somewhat on time because I know that whole Leah Bobia is probably counting down, talking about, well, child's about to be late again. I just know she's running her mouth. So I like almost broke my neck running up the stairs. But we're here. We're live. We're in color. I have a new haircut, so don't talk to me. If you have not been here before, my name is Cho. We go live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. And these streams are meant to just be a conversation. Ask me anything, Q&A session, whatever topic you want. We just free flow. We free flow here in this community. So get comfortable. Grab yourself a cup of tea or a martini, whatever you need to get yourself together. And be patient with me as I get my stream going. I want to get chat up. I know y'all are probably talking crap. That's okay. It's fine. We'll say our hellos pretty soon. I'm so happy about my haircut. You guys I have not gotten a haircut from my barber in a long time. A very, very, very long time. I'm so happy. It's like the best thing ever. Hey OV Hunt, heathens, absolutely. Y'all are heathens now that I have a hair. Anytime you get a haircut, you feel like you're on top of the world. It's like that one song. I don't know if you guys know Kim Petras, but she has this song called "They Wanna Fuck." And it's essentially this song about how, like, every type of man imaginable wants to F her. That's how I feel right now with this haircut. Quite literally. Like, I just know that, like, wherever I went in public, I had the gaze of men and women. Like, they were just in a trance, like, frothing at the mouth. I just know. So, yes. You are a heathen. And OV Hunt, I'm not gonna put you on blast. OV Hunt, I'm not gonna put you on blast, but based on the DM you just sent me, you definitely are a heathen. So I need you to respond to my last DM. I'm gonna start bets on how late I see, girl. Don't I know my people? I knew that fake ass hoe was gonna be counting down how late I was gonna be. So that's why I was like, I swear to God, I was literally making hot cocoa. 'Cause I'm having hot cocoa. I'm not having tea tonight. I'm having hot cocoa. I was making myself homemade hot cocoa. Okay, so the reason why I made myself hot cocoa is because I actually wanted to make myself a white chocolate matcha latte, but it's 11 o'clock at night, and if I drink a matcha latte right now, I will not go to bed until 7 o'clock in the morning. And I need to travel tomorrow, as there's a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. So I just could not afford to do the matcha latte, the white chocolate matcha latte, even though that's what I really, really, really wanted. So I figured the next best thing would probably be just a homemade hot cocoa. So that's what I did. So I'm like whisking the chocolate and adding the vanilla and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, oh my God, Leo Babia is gonna be like clocking me for being late. I just know it. Anyway, the fresh fade is crispy. It is. Micro USB says, I was never above you to begin with. No, Micro, you're usually above me. We love you. Hey, Eileen Rodriguez. Not bald-headed. Not bald-headed. Not bald-headed. I know you black. I know Eileen Rodriguez, even with her Mexican sounding last name, is black. Buhlack. Cause not you calling me bald headed. What? Bald headed? Girl. Welcome to the stream, Eileen. Hi King Live. Hey Jazzy Main. What's going on, Jazzy? What's going on, y'all? What's happening? I've missed you guys. It's been a whole week since I've seen y'all. I feel like the weeks are so long when I don't talk to y'all. It feels very, very long. Like, I feel like it's been 84 years. And yeah, I did go live last night and I did like a skincare exclusive live stream, which was really fun and really successful, by the way. It was very successful. And I think, oh, Leo Bobia, thank you so much. Thank you so much for becoming a producer. You quite literally are my producer. I really, really, really appreciate you. And I need to give you a tarot reading. So slide into my DMs on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and let's set up a free tarot reading. By the way, to anyone that is a member of the Yapper community or the producer tier, I owe you a free tarot reading. So part of the membership, it's not really in the perks because it's something I want to be a little bit careful about. I don't want to inundate myself and overwhelm myself with these tarot readings because I put a lot of energy and time into them. It's something that I always offer to Patreon members and I offer it to producers, but I didn't know that I wanted to offer it to Yappers, but I kind of want to offer it to Yappers right now. This is not an all-time thing, but as of right now, if you are a Yapper, send me a DM on social media and connect with me or email me and I will give you a free tarot reading, okay? Hey, you died. Hello. Guess what? What? Micro got banned on another Reddit sub today. What Reddit sub was it? I'm interested now. Now I'm nosy. Hey, Kelly boy. Hey, Govinder. Do I love cats? No, I don't like cats. Not the e-bike subreddit. That says a lot about you. You're an intellectual, Micro. For you to be on an e-bike subreddit is kind of hot. Can I say that? It's a little bit hot that it's kind of like nerdy, but like healthy, but also like you're into transportation. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's kind of hot. I like that. Like, you got banned off the e-bike subreddit? Like, how do you... So first of all, the fact that you're even a part of the e-bike subreddit is interesting. But then how do you get banned from the e-bike subreddit? There's a story here somewhere, Micro, that I think you need to indulge us in. Yeah, we have questions. We have questions. Yes, Leah Bobia, we have lots of questions. Leah, don't forget, please DM me about your tarot readings. I think I want to read you tonight, to be honest. I want to so think about your question or topic. You can give me a little bit of context or no context. But you don't want to be I don't know if you've got a tarot reading done before, by the way, but it doesn't have to be super in depth. But the more general the question, the more general your answers are going to be and the advice is going to be. So think a little bit about a question. So for example, a bad question would be, will I win $1 million next week? A good example of a question is, how can I better prepare for the financial future? For my financial, that would be like a great question. It's general, but also touching on a specific subject at the same time. So that's an example of a good question. If you want to kind of detail a long-winded situation, we can, but then it gets a little bit more difficult. How do you get the Jam Advent calendar? Well, Drake Schultz, in full disclosure, it was gifted to me by one of my dearest friends, the Loon and Nate. She's a YouTuber, she's a big YouTuber, by the way. Like, the bitch is a big deal. She's got like what, 300 subscribers, 300,000 subscribers, something like that. I don't know, but she is an ASM artist. Not really in like the role play world of ASMR, but in like the Reiki, distance Reiki treatment. So she's like the real deal. Like she's about it. And no, it's she's fantastic, and she knows just from knowing who I am. We're friends, obviously. She follows me on Instagram, and we talk about life, whatever. Anyway, she knows that I was a big fan of this brand, and so she just gifted me this advent calendar. And so I promised her that I didn't need to do this, but like, because I knew I was going to do it. But I told Jillian, I told her, well, babe, I'm going to review this every day for 24 days. And that's what I've done. So that's how I got it. But I mean, if you're interested in the advent calendar, Drake, I recommend that you go onto Bon Maman's website and just shop their website. They have them all over the place. Don't start with me, and I won't have to come back at you. Period. That's how I am. That's how I am, Micro. Listen, you guys have been now watching me for a while now, right? Some of the regulars are here, and you kind of know who I am. But I don't usually go after people unless you come after me first. And then when you come after me first, I'm gonna hit you harder. That's what I do. Don't hit me, and I won't hit you harder. It's rare. It happens, but it's rare for me to attack people on the internet unprovoked. It does happen now, especially when it comes to these political hot takes. It happens. But usually it's on the strength of the argument. It's not attacking them personally. So, anyway. Oh, I already know. It's a good time to really dive into my business. Create an online shop, or should I put some money away first and be more smart about it? Oh, this is good. That's enough for me right there. But send me a DM anyway with your question or your premise, so I can have it. So I can refer back to it during the reading. Hi, Mr. Handsome. How are you? Not a cheap Andrew Tate. Ciao. Now that's a read right there. Now that is a read. I'm having hot cocoa today. A dark hot cocoa. We're excited about this. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, that's better. That's good. My email is ThatChoTwitch. That's my email right there, Leah. What are you? I'm a man. Hey Ryan, what's going on, Ryan? How are you? It's 9:44 for me. I like your robe. Thank you, Hemlock Arts. Tit for tat is the best strategy. Period. 100%. You tip me, I'ma tat you. Every single time, I'ma tat you. Oil up. I stay oiled up, P. Diddy. I'm also banned on the Vocaloid sub, My Living sub, some sub about cool facts, and some other one I don't remember because I don't care about them. What's the Vocaloid sub? And what's My Living sub? I have so many questions. Hi, Kenny. Do you love wieners? I don't love wieners. I'm pescatarian. What happened to modern dating? Things seemed so much easier back in 2012 through 2015. I wouldn't say things have been, I don't think dating has ever been easy. Um, but I do believe that it was relatively easier back then than it is now. I think it's a reflection of society and what's been normalized. And I feel like being a whore has been normalized in our society. Not indulging or committing to monogamy has been normalized in society. Um, Not feeling the need to court a partner has been normalized. Um, the ability to give up easily at the drop of a dime at a fleeting emotion, to just give up on an entire relationship, that's been normalized. So there's a lot of things and behaviors that have been normalized that has now made dating the terror that it is today. And one of the reasons I'll probably stay with my partner forever until the day he dies or I die is because I don't want to date again. I don't want to date again. Just think, I mean, I haven't dated in 9, 10 years. Like, and I remember 9 or 10 years ago, I was having trouble myself. So listen, I tell my partner, listen, you can't die anytime soon because I do not want to date again. I don't do that to me. No. Anyway, um, hey girl, hey Fearless, how are you? Do you need anything else? I'm on it. Also, you gotta send me your email. I got the email. No, I don't need anything else. Just send me exactly what you said in the chat, and that will be enough for me. Really, if you want to explore that area, that's enough. Hey, Rich Pryor. Like I was telling earlier, Rich Pryor, you are a producer, you're a member of this community. I owe you a free tarot reading. And if you want your free tarot reading, Rich like Pryor, please send me a question. Send me a question privately, either through Twitter or Instagram or email. And I'll do a free tarot reading for you. Hey, Zach, what's going on? Hey, Remnant. Do you play Remnant 2, by the way? Do you play Remnant 2? What do you think about KDA League of Legends? I don't think much about that at all. You like the 50 Cent? No? What? Hey, John Lopez, what's going on? I'm doing very well. I got a haircut today, and so I feel very hot. I feel like that increased my beauty scale by 2 points. I definitely feel like I'm a 9 out of 10 tonight, even though I have crooked yellow teeth. I still feel like a 9 out of 10. I do. I really do, because the skin's on point, the hair's on point, everything's on point but the teeth. I think my teeth, my bad teeth, will always knock me down a few pegs, but it's not holding me back. Like, I still feel like my beauty scale is pretty high right now. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. So I'm great, John Lopez. Get some clothes. Well, buy me some Rodrigo Martins Gomez. You have the ability to donate. Give me a super chat. Buy me some clothes. If you see something on Amazon that you want me to wear, let me know and I'll put it on my wish list, and then you can buy it for me. I don't know. You bitches want to get on Al Gore's internet and tell us what to do. Help a bitch out. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry to hear about your mom, Robert Horton. Wishing you peace, perseverance, and patience. That's all you can do in that situation, right? Vocaloid is a singing voice synthesizer software, and people make music with it. You are such a nerd, my girl. I love this. I love that so much. I love nerds. I usually date nerds. I love a good nerd. Hatsune Miku is a popular character for that. And did you see the story on why I was banned on the e-bike sub? I missed that. How did I miss that? I don't know how I missed that. Let me scroll back up. someone got smart with you, you got smart back with them. I think I read that, but was there like an actual story? I can't go all the way back. I'm sorry, I can't go back up. Hey Danielle, how are you? What's going on? Hell no, Nacho. I don't deal with any forms of divination. I can't even say that word. I don't deal with any forms of divination. Respectfully, love you though. Oh, no problem. It's water off a duck's back. I don't care. It's fine. It's less work for me, honey. We need to make those normal dating habits taboo again. The thing is, how do we shame people who have no shame? Well, um, this is a very good question, Ryan. This is an excellent question. How do you shame people that have no shame? You have to shame them to other people. So when it comes to shaming, here's the thing about shame, because I'm a big believer in shaming other people for poor behaviors, right? I don't believe that our government should be regulating society. I think that people should be self-governing and be impacting others in positive ways, right? So think about it like this. When you shame someone, who are you really signaling to? You're not really signaling anything to the person you're shaming. You're signaling something to everybody else. Now, this is called virtue signaling, but in this particular case, when it comes to shame, virtue signaling is about making you seem like a virtuous person. So that's a little bit different, more narcissistic and more self-centered. But when it comes to shaming someone, think about Japanese culture. Japanese culture is a prime example. Do you know that in Japan, at the Apple stores, the cell phones, MacBooks, iPads, like none of that stuff is connected or wired. It's not locked up. Do you know why? Because of the immense amount of shame that you would incur if you had the audacity to steal a phone in the public like that. That level of shame is what governs people in Japan. It's not the laws. The laws don't do shit in Japan because they don't really have crime. It's the shame that governs Japanese society. Okay? What does shame mean? Shame is not being ashamed of your behavior. It's being afraid of what others will think of you. And so normally I tell you guys, you shouldn't give a fuck what people think about you. And you really shouldn't. But in this way, that's kind of how shame works. It's like you don't want to bring shame on your family. You don't want your parents who have a nice job to know that their child is a thief. You don't want their coworkers to say, "Oh, you raised a thief as a child." Like that's how shame works. Shame is about your social interactions and the value you impart to others from knowing who you are. So in a very roundabout way, let me get to the answer. The way to shame people effectively and to change the culture is to just talk about it in public spaces. Talk about it with your friends and family. Get on that soapbox and let your opinion be known so that people know that this is not a dying art. This is not a dying thing. There are people that want to be in monogamous relationships. There are people that want to respect their body and not and practice monogamy and practice commitment. There are people that are willing to work on relationships. You have to vocalize those things and have these conversations publicly and privately with the people that you love and cherish in your life. And I think that's how you begin to change society and culture one conversation at a time. Sorry, I had to wrap that up in a bow. My day it was a great day, Danielle. It was a great day. I don't know what Salvia divinorum is. I don't know what a front butt is. I'm not from Cali, I'm from Ohio. Oh, hey, Amber, how are you, Amber? Oh my God, Amber Hughes. We're talking about whatever you want to talk about tonight. What do you want to talk about tonight, Amber? Let's talk about what you want to talk about. By the way, Amber, I still owe you a tarot reading. I'm really in a big mood of giving away free tarot readings to my members, and I've spoken to you many, many months ago about giving you a free reading, and so I would love to do that. So please send me a question. You text me. Think about a question and tell me so I can give you a free reading. Would you ever get veneers, Cho? I mean, yeah, but I gotta be rich for that. I think I would get veneers. But I had to get them from Miami. I couldn't get them here in Ohio because I look like I have, buck teeth, and I don't know. I've seen a lot of really bad veneers. I need to just get a bleaching. I need to start with the bleaching. I need to start there because my crooked teeth, I'm okay with it. I got a man. So do you know what I mean? So it's not that deep for me, honestly. It's not. I got a man, he likes my crooked ass yellow teeth, and that's fine. But if I become rich and I can afford veneers, if the procedure isn't too invasive, then maybe. But I don't do shots, I don't do needles, I don't do any of that stuff. I'm kind of a pussy when it comes to procedures and operations. I have a very low pain tolerance. I may be a long distance runner, but I do not handle pain outside of running. I don't handle it well. You gotta have a flaw or two, or all the boys would just be drooling. True. I am back. How are your dogs? I don't know if you saw my comments earlier, but it's okay if you didn't. Oh, hey, Zion, the service dog. Welcome back. My dogs are great. You should check out my Instagram because they're always there. I'm already behind on chat. It's been 5 minutes. What if I put a clear robe on the wish list? Will I wear that? Yes, I will. Absolutely. Send me a clear robe in my DM somewhere, and I will put it on the wish list. 100%. 100%. Morning glory seeds. I don't understand English very well, but I'm almost there learning it. But I understand it well enough through body movements, But I came to leave a subscription and well, thank you, Luciano. Thank you. I appreciate that. Much love to Luciano in Brazil. Hey, Dragon Traced. Australia does not really have freedom of speech, not the way that America has it. And I can tell you why I know that for a fact, because Candace Owens is banned from Australia. Literally, quite literally. Candace Owens is beefing with Australia, the whole country. She's been her passport, she cannot go into the country of Australia. She's on the ban list in Australia because of the lack of freedom of speech in Australia. It's crazy. Someone was being a poopy face and told them they can't do anything right and asked if their parents even love them, and evidently that's too much. Woof. Well, you did take a cheap shot. Hi, Kevin Jones. You look like an easy target, but take your shot, but don't miss. Kevin Jones, you say I look like an easy target, make sure you don't miss. Don't take any shots at me that you won't connect. I promise you that one. Don't try it. Make sure the shot connects. Hey Blinky Blanco, how are you? I'll make you do my chores. It depends on how much money you make, Kevin Jones. You might be right. I just did my man's laundry 2 days ago. So, I mean, how much you make, Kevin Jones? It depends on how much you support me in donations and super chats. You got a super chat? You haven't fucking super chatted yet. What's really going on, Kevin Jones? You have a ghost encounters or paranormal stories? Tell. I have none, Dylan. Oh, you know what? I do. No, I lied. I do. And this may be very lame, but I'm just answering honestly. So when my cat Karma died, um, well, let me rewind. So my cat Karma, R.I.P. Rest in peace, rest her soul. She behaved like a dog. Like she knew her name, she knew commands. Like I could say Karma, and she would come to me. I could tell her to get down, and she knew what down meant. I could tell her. I mean, you could just communicate with this cat like it was a dog. It's kind of wild. But anyway, every time, like you guys know, I'm a night owl, and um, I would go downstairs, and she'd be in the basement, right? And then she'd meow when she heard me coming down the stairs, and then she'd come up from the basement and drink water from the faucet, in our kitchen. Because she doesn't drink still water. That's the thing about Karma. She was the queen of the house. She doesn't drink still water. The water has to be in movement. And so she would get on the kitchen counter, and then she would go next to the sink and she would rub the sink and meow until I turned the water on, and then she would drink from the faucet. I mean, thank God she's dead because my water bill is so much less now. But rest her soul. But yeah, she was just very fussy like that. Anyway, long story short, after she passed away, she had leukemia, whatever, cancer. After she passed away, for the next, I would say, 2.5 weeks, whenever I went downstairs at 3 o'clock in the morning, I would hear her meow in the basement. Now, I thought I was going crazy. I did, truly, honestly. Thought I was going crazy because my cat is dead. But it's still 2.5 weeks, and every night at 3 o'clock in the morning, I hear this bitch meowing in the basement. Now, I guess the explanation I crafted in my head, because I was ready to call my therapist and say, you know what, I know it's been years and years and years and years since you heard from me, but this situation, I've lost my fucking mind, right? So I was like ready to call my therapist and get back with that bitch. Like, listen, because your boy Cho has lost his mind. But the way I rationalized it is, I think my brain was just still processing something that was so normal and regular for so many years, like without fail, whenever I came downstairs in the middle of the night, and maybe the brain was just still processing and like, I don't know, but like for 2.5 weeks, like 16 days, like 16, 17 days, I would hear Karma meowing, like a faint meow in the basement. Crazy. So that's the only ghost encounter or paranormal story I have. I don't have any other stories with ghosts or anything like that. Oh, Jason Serlura saw your crush at the gym. He's looking fine as hell. What, did you say anything? Hey, Hannah, how are you? Oh, they have crime, just rare. Who has crime? I'm so far behind in chat. I don't know. Oh, hey, Bree. By the way, I love my reading. Oh, that's so good, Bree. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm very, very happy to hear that. Ian Canfield has a really good explanation and definition of shame. Shame is when you go against your own morals. If you have no morals, it's impossible to feel shame. I think you're more accurate than I was. Yeah. Love you, Cho. Love you too, Bree. I'm so happy you liked your tarot reading. I get really nervous about that. I should be more confident because everyone that's gotten a reading from me has absolutely loved it. But because the way I do my tarot readings are so unconventional, because they're not live, I feel a little insecure about it. But I have to remind myself that like I really am providing a lot of value to people, and that I'm being very helpful. So, Hey, Lo in the city. Hey, Lo, what's going on, girl? Look how fine I look. Look at this haircut. Bitches are mad. Bitches are mad at this. I'm a 9 out of 10 tonight. The skin, the hair, I mean, y'all can never. I don't make the rules. Fruity fruitcake toot Dev, welcome. Are you a homo too, Dev? If so, welcome to the stream. You ain't from Harlem. Pause on this whole live. And no shade, but I would never want to be from Harlem. Let's start there. Not to be elitist, but I would never want to be from Harlem. So you're right. I'm not from Harlem. Hey, OV Hunt. Get them done in Turkey or Nashville. Oh, the veneers? Okay, let me write that down. No, honestly. Because you know I trust your opinion. You say veneers where? In Turkey. Well, I know about Turkey. Or Nash Vegas. I did a whole video on medical tourism in Turkey. Turkey has, like, one of their biggest industries as a country is medical tourism. People will go to Turkey to get BBLs, to get their teeth done, to get boob reductions, boob jobs. Like, I did a whole video about this a long time ago, a couple years ago, skincare commentary video. And it's really, really interesting. And especially because when they start to regulate the number of BBL procedures that you could do in South Florida, that was breaking news, and I broke that news. But when they started to regulate the amount of procedures a doctor could perform down there, they actually saw an influx of people going to the Caribbean to get botched booties. And then also you saw an influx of people going to Turkey to get BBL. So that Miami clientele that couldn't really get the procedures done because the doctors it was illegal to perform as many as they were performing at that time. They moved to other places like Mexico, the Caribbean, and then Turkey. Those were like kind of, anyway, random fact. You don't want to look like Consequence rapper. I don't. What's your thoughts on hypergamy and how that affects? I don't know what hypergamy is. Explain that to me. Oh, I'm so far behind in chat. I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Not bleach, do peroxide. Well, I use the word bleach in a general sense. I don't mean actual bleach, but to like whiten. I don't care what Cho is short for. My name is Cho, often Bruner. Welcome to the stream, though. I do back shots? Absolutely. People are banned from the USA too. Well, they're not banned from the USA due to freedom of speech. Candace Owens is banned from Australia, allegedly because of freedom of speech issues. Hey, Matthew Tibbert. Hey, Uncle Ed. I know a lot of gays who will beat another guy to a bloody pulp. Period. I'm skipping some chat, yo. I'm trying to catch up. Cho is funny without trying. Listen, I don't be trying. If I tried to be funny, I'd be cringe. Hey, VHS. I can tell you've been to a Diddy party. I go to all the Diddy parties, Cypress. And I thought you enjoyed Diddy parties too. I saw you there last night. Maybe it was her mate coming to find her at night. Maybe it was. I don't know. Monkey, I be sucking it. I do be sucking it. The cat's dead. It's a spirit still alive. Yeah. I've never had sleep paralysis. Hey, Ava. Hey, Hey, user. Hey, June Rose. Can you do a reading for me, Nathan? No, I only do readings for people who join my membership program here on YouTube or Patreon, or you can pay for a new reading for only $10. So yeah, I can do a reading for you for $10. Reach out to me privately via email or DM on Twitter or Instagram. Is that a hair on your chest? I have no hair on my chest. I do not grow hair on my body that much. Not my chest, at least. Well, maybe I do. I have a couple stray hairs, but no, I'm not very hairy at all. But yeah, Nathan, I can do a reading for you. I have a $10. Normally they're $20 my readings, but I only charge 10 for new clients. The skin, the hair, the personality. That's me. So Bree says, oh. In the reading, I loved it because it did feel like my bestie was talking to me. That's what most people say about my readings, Bernicia. They describe it as a mixture of you talking to a therapist, your gay bestie, or a life coach. And that's why I like my tarot readings, because a lot of people have this idea that tarot is like some super mystical witchcraft, and I'm like stirring a fucking cauldron. You know what I mean? Like it's none of that for me. And hopefully, well, I think I know this, but the people that have had readings from me know they're not like that. I'm not a medium. I cannot read the future. I'm literally giving advice based off of some symbolism pulled from cards. That's it. God hates pride. He loves humanity. Okay. Hey, Babo. Oh my God, what's in my eye? Hey, Kian. Hey, Cho, I can't stick around, so by the time you read this, I'll probably be gone, but just wanted to say, hey, love. I love that people just know that I am legitimately 2 hours behind in chat. Listen, I try to read every chat. So I know that it's like, I know you guys are joking, but for those that actually are upset with me being behind in chat, I can just skip your chat altogether. You know what I mean? Like, if you go to any other smaller streamer that has chat like this, or a bigger streamer, they're not reading the chats. You know what I mean? I try to read everyone's chat because I feel like it's the respectful thing to do. Someone is spending their free time on me. The least I can do is read their chat, right? You know why y'all are out of pocket? Because I didn't put my motherfucking slow message delay on. Come on now. Get into it. That's why I'm behind. That is why I'm behind. But have a good night, Rachel, if you're not here. Hey, super awesome channel. Welcome back. What about Big Mike Obama? What about Big Mike Obama? Now I'm already now y'all talking shit about me. He's already 4 hours behind. No sleep paralysis for you, Bree. That's cool. I'm doing well, Chaz. Thanks for being here. I used to go back to my middle school, and back in the day, kids were making fun of me at school, and they didn't say nothing to me at all in school. They just started to talk about it. Well, that's sorry. Is your sugar sweet? It's the sweetest, honey. Cane sugar. Turbinado sugar, to be honest, Westy. Do you get plugged by urban meat or snow poles? Neither. I have an urban meat, and I do the plugging. I do the plugging. There you go. You're welcome. Hey, Gojo. What's your favorite type of sausage? I don't eat sausage. I've been pescatarian now for 16 years. But back in the day, I loved maple, like the maple syrup type sausage, like the maple sausage. And then I would eat it with pancakes and put some of the maple syrup on my sausage. So that was my favorite back when I was a teenager. Well, super awesome. I'm glad you survived the bullying. Hey, Neon Robin, you look handsome. Thank you so much. Have a good night, Luke. I'm so happy you stopped by for a little bit. You was mystical too, because a medium told me last year 2025 will be good to me, and you confirmed 2025 will be good to me too. Well, but I don't want to get into your reading publicly, Bree. The opportunity is there for 2025 to be good. It's up to you though to make it good. I hope I communicated that well, that the opportunity is there for you to make it. A blank check, if you don't write it in the blank, if you don't write an amount in the blank check, it's a blank check, it's $0. So it's not a guarantee that 2025 is going to be an incredible year, but I definitely believe 100% that the opportunity for it to be a fantastic year is there for you, Bree. You have to just, I'm not going to get into it because I'm getting ready to get all into your reading publicly. Anyway, message me. We can talk about this in the comment section of your tarot reading. We can keep discussing it if you want, but it's all about seizing the opportunity that is presented to you, Bree. A gay man in a robe, yes. Thanks, Neon. Hi, Rubens. Cho, would you like to read a short story about a scary attachment I dealt with? A scary attachment? Sure. Hey, AI. Welcome back. It's been a long time. I have been very well. I have no complaints. Well, I have complaints, but none worth mentioning. How have you been? Oh, hey, welcome back, Arosh. Nor. I need my sausage syrup. I bet you do. I bet you do. I figured out how to stop racism. Stop talking about it. Well, listen, good luck with that. Talking about racism makes people a lot of money. So you're going to have to, like, figure that one out. New haircut, went from quasi-bald to more quasi-bald. Absolutely. According to someone earlier, I am bald-headed. I'm a bald-headed bitch. Can you eat some chocolate cake? I can, but I won't because I'm having chocolate, like hot chocolate right now. Like I'm having hot cocoa right now. There's no need for the extra sugar. Bree says, yes, what I give is what I'll get. Absolutely. You have the pen. Put the pen to the blank check. Write out what you want. What are your thoughts on femboys, Cho? Well, I love a good femboy. Now, what I don't like, let me tell you what I don't like. Oh my God. I sent the police to your house. They are on the way. I know where you live. I'm sorry I can't let this go on anymore. Okay, Poke Nick. Okay. What are my thoughts on femboys? Okay, so I love a femboy. I love like a slimmer man. Like I love the Asian male frame of a man. Like the typical Asian man is like, you know, I don't know how to describe it. Like I like Asians. Okay. What I don't like is the boyish figure. Okay. Something I've been seeing on the internet lately, which is very disgusting. And ironically, this is coming from like gay conservatives, like the gay, like homocons, like homo conservatives. I was on Twitter and this homo, but mind you, has a cross in his bio. He's just a proud Christian. It's always the proud Christians. Is literally retweeting some other like famous homo conservative influencer who has like thousands and like 100,000 followers on Twitter, which is a feat, by the way. It's very impressive. But he has like this video of this guy who looks not a day over 16. Now I assume that this was an adult. Full disclosure, I assume it was an adult. However, he looks like he's 16 at the most, if I'm being generous, 17. What's his name? David Pereira. I don't know what the name. I don't know. But he's like thirsting after this guy who looks like he's a teenager. And I'm thinking, the devil is busy. The devil is busy. Because why are you, as a grown-ass man, thirsting at someone that looks like a child? Like a teenager? Disgusting. Disgusting. Sorry, disgusting. And so me, you guys know who I am. Especially on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should go follow me on Twitter. But I just have no sense of decorum or restraint on Twitter. So I'm typing up a storm. I'm in his mentions. Bitch, I'm in his mentions talking about, you need to delete this shit. This is weird. This is crazy. This is giving PDF file. Right? No, right? It's just really weird. It's just really weird. So to answer the question, femboys, I'm not into boys. We've already had this discussion. I like a man with a brokerage account. I like a man with a real estate portfolio. And typically those men are 30 and above. So I'm just being honest. I don't like boys. It goes without saying. And so I don't like really, really young looking people because there's nothing really attractive about young people to me. It's just me. Don't get your fucking feelings hurt. It's just my opinion. Okay? So I don't know. But femboys, yeah, they're cute. You know, they look cute, but if they look too boyish to me, then it's like, go get a job. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, do you have a retirement account? Like, what? I don't know. Sorry. That answer your question? Let me scroll. I'm sure. I'm a pork bacon girl. Oh, okay, Bryn. You're 35. I turned 35 on January 6th. What are y'all gonna do for my birthday? Let's talk about that. What are y'all gonna do for my birthday? I love homemade hot cocoa. I love homemade hot cocoa. I love it so much. It's just so comforting. It's very comforting. I think racism is more a feeling from inside over something created by speaking about it. I mean, true. That's true. Can I eat chocolate cake? No, I'm watching my carbs. Chocolate cake is your favorite? Okay. Girl, I'm trying to get caught up, Bree. I'm trying to stay caught up. Trimmed it down by a millimeter. Anyway, I gotta go. Just want to say that New Mexico is great for food and family, but it's incredibly liberal in the city I'm in. Liberal in a bad way. Bye. Well, have a good day, juggler. Hopefully talk to you soon. I don't like my man too buff either. Oh, no. If it looks like you have zero body fat and you look like you only have muscles like on your body, it just looks like you're a build-a-block hoe. Like you look like you're built out of Legos. Like that whole look to me, where you're just like really jacked and buff and muscling, it just gives build-a-block. It gives me unnatural. That's really ugly to me. That's really ugly to me. I'm not attracted to it at all. Really, to be honest with you, if I can be honest, this is my opinion. All I really need are some abs, and I don't even need that. But really, I really don't want like a gut. That's really it. I love a dad bod. That's fine. Abs are nice. Not necessary, but nice. But you don't have to be jacked. I don't need you to have like big fucking guns. I mean, why do you need guns up there when you can carry a gun? I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm not gay, but I'm learning new terms from you right now. You hang out around me long enough, AI, and you'll learn lots of gay terms. Hey, Licks. Oh my God, not Rich. Oh my God, let me call 911. 911. Hey, I need to report a murder. Who's dead? His name is Licks. Who killed him? Rich, like Pryor did. Rich says, Licks, your glory days in high school are over, bro. Go get a girlfriend and a job. Please tell him again. Because why are you in this homo's live stream wasting your time? Let's talk about that. I mean, are you gay? Because I have a man, I'm not fucking you. What else do you need to know, Licks? What else? Okay. The people are faking the bios. They are. Oh, I'm far behind the chat again. Fuck. He was catching up and now he's falling behind again. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. How do you buy a chocolate cake for your brother's birthday? Well, I don't have a brother, number one. I'm not reading it. Joe Cox. Oh, welcome back, Joe Cox. I'm happy you're here, but I'm not reading it all caps. That hurts my eyes. I'm a Capricorn, girl. Brie, I'm a Capricorn. Yes, I am. Happy Insurrection Day. Listen. I will never forgive Trump for what he did on my fucking birthday. Okay? My birthday should be about me. But now, every year my birthday comes around, everybody wants to say, where were you on January 6th? Where were you during the insurrection? No one's saying, happy birthday, Cho. We love you, Cho. We're so happy you were born, Cho. Everyone's like, insurrection, insurrection, insurrection. I'm sick of it. I'll never forgive him. Cocoa with water or milk? Guava, don't insult me. Do I look or behave like I would ever add water to my hot cocoa? Guava, come on. We don't do that. If you only have water to make your hot cocoa with, don't just drink tea. If you've only got hot water to make your hot cocoa, just drink tea. You don't have to have hot cocoa that day. Wait until the next day. You can go to the grocery, pick up a gallon of milk, half a gallon of milk, and have the hot cocoa the next day. No. I don't. Even when it comes to hot cereal, I do not make my hot cereal with water. It's always milk. If I'm not making my oatmeal with milk, then I don't want oatmeal. Oatmeal. I mean, I grew up in a lower middle class family. Child, I'm done with that lifestyle. I'm not using water in my oatmeal ever again. So no. So my recipe for hot cocoa is very simple. I use oat milk or almond milk. In this case, I used an almond milk. I use vanilla, like vanilla extract. I use a little bit of sugar. I use a little bit of cocoa powder. And then I do use a little bit of water. You boil, so what you do, and I do salt. So what you do is you combine your your cocoa powder, your sugar, and your salt. You take a little bit of boiling water and you add the boiling water just enough to melt everything together, right? When the water and the cocoa, when it comes to a boil, which will be very quickly because you added boiling water. When you do that, you can slowly then add the milk while stirring, whisking vigorously. Add your vanilla, you're continuing to whisk, and then turn the heat on the lowest setting possible. When you're making homemade hot cocoa, I ought to teach you guys how to do this. I should have done this already. It's like winter, but I will teach you guys how to do homemade hot cocoa. It's not difficult at all. You have the ingredients already. You can make your own homemade hot cocoa, and it's healthier. You can control the amount of sugar in it. It's great, and it tastes better than Swiss Miss. I mean, it tastes better than that. So, I mean, there's no comparison. No comparison. Anyway, it's really simple. You want to cook your hot cocoa on the lowest setting possible because when you cook milk on higher settings, it creates a film of protein on the very top layer of your milk. That's not very palatable. It's very ugly. It's very slimy. You don't want that, okay? And so it's very important to keep it on the lowest setting and to continuously whisk as it warms up. Once it's warm, you're ready to serve your hot cocoa. Okay. What do I want for my birthday? Babe, I have a whole Amazon wish list. Micro. I want all the things in my wish list. I have an Amazon wish list that you can access. It's in the description box of all my videos. So go to the Amazon wish list and check out my birthday list. Okay. Now I see why I like you. I'm a Cancer. I love my Cancers. Absolutely. Hey, Alcer. Hi from Long Beach, California. What do you think about narcissist in relationship? What are your thoughts? Well, Carlos Lopez, is pretty obvious. I think you need to get away from a narcissist. If you don't have someone that is working on battling that demon called Narcissus, then you need to break up with them. Quite literally, quite simply. Narcissism is something that cannot be fixed by another person. It has to be fixed by the person who's a narcissist. Those are my thoughts. I'll shoot you a Cash App on your birthday. Well, thank you, Rich. You're so generous. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate you. I'm not caught up anymore, I know. Is LeBron going to get caught up with P. Diddy? I don't know. There was a moment where he was getting a lot of heat, and I think it's died down. Unfortunately, we just live in a society where if you just don't talk about a controversy for long enough, people will fucking forget about it. And so I'm already telling y'all bitches right now, if I ever become like a big time influencer and some shit pops up from the internet, I'm not gonna speak on that shit, especially if it's not true. Like if there's some truth to it, then yeah, I'll speak up to it. But when people start to make up complete bullshit about me, I'm not touching on that. I'm not touching on that shit. Believe it. I'm one of those people where if you're my friend and you come to me and you say, "Well, Cho, I heard from Karen down the block and around the corner that you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that." Believe them, bitch. Believe them, right? Because I don't care. If there's ridiculous stuff being said about me that is not true, I'm not going to address it. The thing with LeBron and P. Diddy, however, is that there's a lot of convincing information that would tie them together in an allegedly nefarious way. So I don't know if he's going to get caught up or not. I don't know. Guava says, I'm Legoed as fuck. Really? Well, I'd like to see that to prove it. I like a good dad bod too, period. From my experience, women who don't like their men to have nice bodies is because they can't get their own together. Well, that's not what we said, Rich. We didn't say nice bodies because you can have a nice body and not be built like a fucking Lego. There's nuance to this. I'm talking about the bodybuilder look. I don't think that's attractive. I don't think that's a nice body. I think that's just someone that's obsessed with muscles. Quiet as it's kept. Well, I'm not, you know what? Let me not go there. Let me not go there. Anyway, I don't think there's anything good looking about someone that looks like a fucking Build-A-Block. A Build-A-Bear. I just don't. I love muscles, but I don't love I don't like the look. Like if it looks like you're on steroids, I think that's ugly. I think it's very, very ugly. It's like, how are you comfortable? Like, I feel like if I touch you, you're gonna be hard. Like, what? That's so weird. That's strange. It's very strange. Like, you don't have a neck. How do you not have a neck? Like, the bodybuilders that don't have necks look like they're obese. Like, obese people don't have necks. Like, how do you look like you're obese and you have no body fat? Like, what? That is so strange to me. Like, what is Unc yapping about? I'm always, RJ, your Unc is always yapping about some bullshit. Cho just called hella people broke. Listen, I don't care. Listen, I've been there. I grew up and I had to drink water with my cream of wheat and my cocoa wheats. And when I got to college and after I was like, after I was done dipping it and doing it with, drugs and alcohol and I started like saving my money, I'm like, let me try milk in this instead. And I tried milk and my cream of wheat and I was like, what? And then I talked to my mom and I was like, Mom, why did you never make my cream of wheat with milk growing up? And she's like, baby, because I couldn't afford that shit. You think I'm gonna put milk in your hot cereal every morning and then also have milk for like cold cereal, and for cooking? Babe, no. And so, no, as a 35-year-old, I will never again use water. Is this like, am I expressing like trauma, like from being poor growing up? Like, what's going on? What is going on? Am I like expressing trauma from like my childhood? Is this what they mean when they talk about childhood trauma? Is this what they talk about? Is this what they mean? Like, is this my childhood trauma? Not being able to afford easy milk and hot cereal is my childhood trauma. I didn't mean to attack anyone. I really don't. This is all about me and unpacking. What do the liberals say? I'm doing the work. And I need y'all to hold space for me to unpack this childhood trauma of mine. So I don't mean to be offensive about the milk versus water thing, but yeah, I'm just saying. Buff males look stupid. I like muscles and abs too. You don't have to be buff to achieve. True, T. You do not have to be buff to have abs or muscles. True. And I love muscles and I love abs. I don't need you to be like if you as a man have a thigh gap, like a really big thigh gap, because you're because you have so much muscles and you're like I can't do that. Some places will give you the death penalty for water and cocoa and it be justified. Electric chair. Justified. Your partner uses heavy cream. Heavy cream? Your partner got money to be using heavy cream? What? Oh, I know that tastes fucking good though. Ooh, that tastes good. I know that tastes good. Heavy cream, Bear? Oh yeah. Jason, you use whole milk? Any milk will do. I'm not being particular about the milk. I'm just saying you cannot be using water and oatmeal or cream of wheat or hot cocoa wheat or hot cocoa. You can only be no. Water is for tea, not for hot cereal or hot cocoa. You just gave me a lecture on no water. I did, Guava. This is what you subscribe to me for. Because I give y'all the real tea. They need to teach this shit in our education system. This is why the kids are mentally retarded right now. This is why. Because once again, growing up broke, I grew up drinking water in my hot cereal, not knowing how ignorant I was. I didn't know. Now, had I been educated, it'd be a different story, right? I wouldn't have this childhood trauma. But here we are. I had to eat water in my cereal. That's the problem, Rich. That's literally the problem. Do a cocoa short. I will. I'll do a hot cocoa short. How to make hot cocoa. Swiss Miss is damn good too. It is good. But I'm telling you, homemade's better. I promise you. Heavy cream is 5 grams of fat per tablespoon. It's so good. That's what makes it good, babe. Stay away from narcissists. Yeah, stay away from them. How to make chocolate cake? I'm not really a baker. Rich, my mom struggled when my dad abandoned us. Oh, not that. But it never was that hard. My mommy kept me fed. Oh, y'all had it like that, Brie. Y'all had milk and y'all cream of wheat? Well, damn. They had money. The girl, Bernicia had money. Okay, girl. I didn't have milk in my cream of wheat. Nestle has better instant cocoa? Really? Let's start a poll. Better hot cocoa. Swiss Miss. Nestle. Well, let's start. Trump gonna free Diddy? I doubt it. Hashtag free Diddy. No one should be on trial for the sex life. He's not on trial for a sex life. It's not attractive. They look a fool. I gotta send you those story. Just rereading it gave me fucking chills. Yeah, send it to me. Hey, Flynn. It's been a long time, Flynn. I look like Minecraft, not Minecraft Guava. That's funny. Okay, so I know Bernicia and I have been shitting on the buff guys all night long, but luckily for y'all, we're in the minority because bitches love the buff guys. The bitches love buff guys. So Brie and I may be talking mad shit right now, but there's very, very few of us out there in the world. So if you want to look like Minecraft or like a bag of Legos, you're gonna get Punani. You're gonna get Kitty Cat, no problem. So don't mind I'm just sharing my honest opinion. That's all. Um, you're gonna get Punani. You're gonna get your hands in the cookie jars. Don't feel any type of way because of what I'm saying. Ever seen a bodybuilder drop something at the gym? Hilarious. Trying to see them pick it up like a pit bull with legs. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. It's people that are that buff are like physically handicapped. Ironically, you're like physically handicapped. And to be honest, let's really unpack this. People don't work out for the strength, right? Because how useful is it to be able to lift 200 pounds? How many times in your life are you going to encounter a situation where you need to lift 200 pounds? Not many times. The reason people work out is because of the mental benefits it gives you. It teaches you dedication. It teaches you consistency. It teaches you how to challenge yourself. It teaches you so many fucking things. So I have a massive respect. Don't get me wrong. I have a massive respect for people that are so disciplined and so consistent. I think that consistency is the closest we can get as humans to perfection. To be consistent with our brains is like, because you know perfection doesn't exist, but consistency, that's the closest thing you can get to perfection in this imperfect world, right? So people that are very dedicated to the gym, it's so impressive to me. It's very, very impressive. I'm just not attracted to it. That's all. Don't forget milk for espressos. Well, of course. Of course. Cable knitter, I used to cook my cream of wheat or oatmeal and milk, as you should. I'll never forget where I came from. I just ate a sardine sandwich. Listen, I may have a couple coins now, but I still eat sardines. And listen, don't even get me started on some of the cheap things I do. Don't get me started. I still eat canned tuna. I even eat canned salmon. And when I tell people that I eat canned salmon, they're always like, they turn their nose up at me. But like, it's really good. It's actually really good. So like, fuck out of here with that. Hey Poppy J, what's going on, Poppy? I'm a man. What are you? What, Keenan? You tell me. I cook in water first and add milk at the end. Really? Where they do that at? Micro, you're talking about awesome, asking about the chocolate cake. He's obsessed with chocolate cake. Oat milk is water. Now here we go with the oat milk. Listen, Malcolm Banks, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because oat milk is not the girl y'all think she is. She's really not. She's really not the girl y'all think she is. She's not the it girl. In fact, the girl that y'all counted out is making a resurgence. And you know who that girl is? Soy milk. Remember back in the day that like soy milk was like all the rage, and then they completely stopped serving soy milk because of the bogus studies that says that like, oh, it's like a hormone disruptor. It's not. Spoiler alert, it's not. I will debunk that nutrition information, that nutrition drama, in another video, but it's not a hormone disruptor for men. Stop. Um, but anyway, oat milk is just like it's very carb heavy. Um, it's moderately high calorie. It does certain things to your glycemic index. It's just oat milk is not the girl I think she is. I'm an almond milk guy through and through, mostly because of the low amount of calories. It's not the most nutritious, but also it's very, very low calorie. The only problem with almond milk is apparently the environment is negatively impacted by that. But you guys know me, I don't give a fuck about the environment. Well, let me rephrase. I care about the environment. It just does not rank in terms of importance as a consumer. Does that make sense? Anyway. Try chocolate abuelita. I will. I love Mexican hot chocolate. Oh, with cinnamon. Yeah, Mexican hot chocolate's really good. Do you have any regrets from your 20s? Yes, one. I only have one regret. And I've talked about this a couple times on the stream. I've done a lot of crazy things in my life in my 20s. I was really involved in drugs. I was overindulging in alcohol. I really hated myself. I had an eating disorder. I had terrible body image issues. I weighed 130 pounds, 6 feet tall. Think about that psycho shit for a second. I currently weigh 170 pounds. So imagine, and I'm skinny as fuck now. I think I'm not skinny, but I'm definitely not fat, and I'm a little bit below average, right? 6 feet tall, 170 pounds. Imagine me being 6 feet and 40 pounds lighter than I am now. Yeah, I was fucked up in my 20s. I really was. But I don't regret any of that shit. I really don't. Getting kicked out of bars, getting into fights, like, I don't regret any of that stuff because this is what I always tell you guys. I say it all the time. Please write this down. Write this down. Every failure you have in your life is an opportunity for greater success. Did you hear me? Every failure you have in your life is an opportunity for greater success. So all those things I talked about, my drug usage, me drowning my self-esteem in alcohol, disordered eating and poor self-esteem, I'm such a much better person because of those experiences in my life. Now, to answer the question, I do regret one thing, and this is purely, it's purely, I don't know, about opportunities. I regret not investing more money in the stock market. It's the only regret I have. That's the only regret I have in my entire life. I don't have any other regrets. But being 35 now, and I've been an investor now for 5 years. Well, no. Okay, I'll say this. I've been a serious investor for 5 years. I have seen firsthand what that growth is over 5 years. And had I been investing and putting money away in my 20s, I'd be in a much better financial situation today. And I always tell you guys this. I'm so far. You see, this question got me like all backed up in chat. Deal with it. But this is serious. I need you guys to know that the greatest privilege to have in life is not white privilege. It's not white privilege. That shit's fake. The only privilege you should really be concerned about is financial privilege. Get your fucking coins up. Okay? Having money is not everything in life. But not having money is everything in life. It is everything. Listen to me again. Not having money, having money is not everything in life, but not having money is everything in life. Because when you don't have money, you can't get done your basic necessities. Not having access to healthcare is so detrimental. Being afraid to go to the doctor's office because of the bill is detrimental. Not being able to afford healthy, nutritious food for you and your family is a big fucking deal, and it's detrimental, right? I'm not saying that you need to go out and become a billionaire like Elon Musk. Okay, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that you need to make sure that you are always investing in yourself and learning about personal finance. It's so important. And having all the information I have now at, I'm 34, I'm going to be 35 January 6th. I wish I would have invested more money in my 20s. I do, I really do. That's the only thing I regret. Because even now, this transition I'm having right now, doing YouTube full time, I'm like in so much debt right now because I had to kind of quit my job to be able to take care of my family in Toledo, to travel up there. TMI. I'll save it for another video. But I'm facing some financial stress because I'm not working full time. And so now I'm trying to make this YouTube thing work because I'm gonna be vlogging in Toledo tomorrow. I go to Toledo tomorrow. YouTube is a flexible job that I'm not confined to one area. So I need a job that I can be flexible and on the go. Either I'm in Toledo with my family, that's like, they're all dying for some reason, but like, they're getting older. And so I need to be able to support my family, right? And so let me wrap this up in a bow and be done. Had I invested more money, I would have more flexibility to make more choices today. Okay? Whew. See, don't ask me questions, y'all. Don't ask me questions because I get, sorry. Have a good night, Leo Bobia. Horchata. Ooh, I love horchata with cinnamon. Femboys or tomboys? Femboys. Oh, get them started. Not you being a bad influence, John Medina. Have you ever fallen in love? Yes, twice. Are you available and single? No and no. Oh my God. Did I not do day 20? Fuck, I didn't do my... Look at me. I forgot to post my day 20 advent calendar entry. It's whatever. I've been late the last several days, whatever. Thanks for considering my request. I love the video. Of course, Annan. AFK, of course. I love you so much. You had macro while you were in jail. I love macro. I love it. Not Leah saying, show me the fucking teat on a coconut, soybean, or oat. Girl. Bitch said, if it don't got a teat, I don't want it. I feel that. I'm not mad at you. Can you show your abs? I'll show you my abs when I'm in Miami Beach next week. Follow my Instagram. Rich, I just got some today, but fresh. I wanted my kitten's first meal to be something tasty. Ooh, not you, not Brie being rich. Got the cat's mackerel. So I'm on the milk subreddit. Okay, micro. I think we need to unpack why micro USB is on so many random subreddits. And like how do you discover these Reddits and why are you picking the subjects that you're picking? The entire sub actually had a whole fight within the sub and with the mods, and it was agreed that oat and almond and soy milks are not milks and are banned. Oh, well, if you want to get technical, they are not milk. Milk by definition is from a cow or from a mammal. So I mean, they got a point. Things got pretty heated for it being a sub about milk. I feel like anything on Reddit can get heated. Hey Luke, welcome back, Luke. Augustin, can you show your? I've seen your comment now 3 times. Please stop spamming before you're banned. I'm sorry. You gotta go. I mean, you already, like, when you join this chat, you already agreed to not spam. So I don't have to give you a fucking warning. Don't fucking spam. Right? When you first come into this channel, it says click OK. You accept these rules. And the rule is you will not spam. Don't spam. I take my time getting to chat because I like to read all the chats. Imagine that. A YouTuber that wants to read your fucking chat. Right? So it takes me a little bit of time. Don't fucking spam because it makes it harder for me to then get to the next chats. Okay? Okay. Hi, Arliss. How are you? What's your question, Brian? What's up, my G's? Hey, sports jazz fan. You have diarrhea? Okay. He gets so close to the end and then talks himself another 10 minutes behind. It's a mess. It's a mess. I'm like, I'll wait till he gets to the end of the chat and then say goodnight, and it never comes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Micro, if you're here, good night. I love you a long time. Good night. Diddy's son looking rough. Not rough here, not today. You could have said that about me last night, but not today. Not with this haircut, not with this skin. Pick another day. Give me a week when I'm looking more raggedy. Diddy's son's looking good tonight. Stop. That's debatable, Cho. It seems like the people in foreign countries are a lot more content in life than the average American. So that's a good response, Rich, and that's valid. However, I think that just simply being content is not enough. I think that a standard of living is also important. I don't value a life where I don't value a content life where I'm going to die of malaria by the age of 27. I don't consider that a life worth striving for. Right? I don't think that, do you know what I mean? I don't think a life where, and I assume you're talking about these third world countries where poverty is quite literally the norm for most people, right? I don't think that while their lives may be content, I don't think that being content with sickness and early death and poor living conditions, I don't think that's moral or something worth um, being proud of. You know what I mean? I don't think it's something worth striving for. Like, why couldn't you just be happy in a hut? You know, like I don't know. Um, um, it's an American thing, I guess. Sometimes I wish I was born somewhere else. Oh, really? You really? Really? Can you tell us more about investing? Sure, I can. But that's going to be another 30 minutes. And you don't really have, maybe, okay, maybe tomorrow night I can have a little lecture about investing. Oh, Lord, Anna, because you know I was getting ready to go. Leah knows I was getting ready to talk up a storm. Let's schedule a stream where I sit down and talk about investing. Have you grown out your hair or have you always had short? I used to have twists when I was in college. My freshman year I had twists. Senior year of high school too. My hair was very long in high school for the most part. I can see through mountains, watch me disappear, can even touch the sky, swallowing color. Okay. You're from Loma Morico? I love your attitude. Oh, thank you. Cats or dogs? Dogs, for sure. I don't really like cats. I just search for random shit and see what comes up. Found the milk one just because I just like milk. Whole milk gang, period. Actually, I love that meme. Damn, I never seen Cho ban someone because I'm trying to like catch up and it's so hard when people spam and like it was not 2 times, it was like 4 times. I kept reading it. I kept reading the same shit and I'm thinking like I'm wasting my fucking time reading the same shit. Like it triggers me. Stop. I hate the feeling of wasting my, like that feeling of wasting my time triggers the shit out of me. It really, really triggers the shit out of me. Like wasting my time. I hate feeling like I'm wasting. So reading the same shit 4 times is like, not only am I wasting my time, I'm wasting y'all's fucking time. Don't fucking spam. It's the only rule I have. It's the only rule I have. You can say the N word all you want, hard R. You can say cunt. You can say all types of slurs. I'm not encouraging you to say slurs because that's breaking YouTube community guidelines. But I'm not gonna ban you from any of that shit. Don't fucking spam. It's the simplest thing ever. And if you can't follow that one rule, I don't want you fucking here. It's that simple. Okay. Hey Mondarius, how are you? King, try me. Try me. Hey Mango. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. King wants attention. Well, he can get, listen, I don't mind. I give everyone attention. I give trolls attention all the time. You don't have to spam to get attention from me. I'm a slut here. I give it to everybody. So, I mean, you don't have to spam to get attention. In fact, if you want attention, it will behoove you to not spam. Because if you spam, you're going to get banned and you won't get any more attention from here because I won't see your chats anymore. So, I mean, the mental restartation has to stop at some point. I don't know what vaccines you took, but come on. Mango Mania, I'm doing really well tonight. It's been a really great day. I'm happy it's Friday. I'm happy it's the weekend. I'm so happy. Diddy and Luigi in the same prison. I know, listen, and Luigi is pretty darn cute. So I don't know if Diddy has a new victim coming up or not, but damn, not malaria. Malaria. Then people will be living longer than us. I don't know about that. And Africa, the girls in third world countries, some of those Middle Eastern countries. I mean, some of those poor Asian countries. I don't know about that. So Leah, I don't think people understand. I don't think anyone's read the lawsuits against Diddy. Like, I don't think because we have turned the Diddy situation into a meme, and it's quite the hilarious meme, I guess. If you think sexual assault is funny, if you think drugging people is funny, then ha ha ha, laugh. Funny, it's a joke, right? Because it's been memeified, I think people believe that Diddy is just being incarcerated and tried because of having sex parties. No, that's not why Diddy is being charged with any crimes. Do you know that it's illegal to coerce people into having sex? Do you know that it's illegal to drug people unknowingly and force them to have sex? These are things that Diddy has allegedly done to many people. I don't know if you saw the fucking video of him chasing his girlfriend in the middle of a hallway hotel, beating the shit out of her. I don't know if you watched that or not, but that's illegal. So, and he's not even being tried for that. He paid millions of dollars to that woman, okay, for her to not bring that lawsuit against him. So he's a very long rap sheet. He is the what's the word? Who's the other guy? And now I'm going brain dead all of a sudden. He's the Jeffrey Epstein of the entertainment world. Jeffrey Epstein was in business. He was a business mogul. But Diddy was in the entertainment sector. But he is literally the Jeffrey Epstein of the entertainment world. The alleged grooming of children. Justin Bieber, I think having sex parties and allegedly, because don't come after my ass. I don't got any money for you to come after me. Allegedly having minors partaking in these said parties, that's illegal. So we can ha and he and tee about Diddy, but he's most definitely a demon. Most definitely a demon. And I just hope that he doesn't commit suicide like Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. Because one thing about Diddy, we can talk a lot of shit about Diddy, the bitch ain't dumb. And the only way that someone like Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein can get away with these crimes allegedly for as long as they've done, the only way you can get away with this stuff is through blackmail. It's the only way you can do it. It's by aligning with people that also have their entire livelihoods to lose. So you can't tell on Diddy if he has information against you, right? So you keep the secret because you want to protect yourself. It's the only reason why this shit has not been uncovered until now. Okay, I've ranted too much. I need to see the proof he abused people sexually. Well, the trial hasn't started yet. If you want to withhold your judgment, Rich, then withhold your judgment. That's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna say that a lot of it has been confirmed because the trial has not started yet. I'm not gonna say that. But the sky is blue. And I can check the calculator to see if 1 + 1 = 2. I can check the calculator and see. Let's double check. 1 + 1, it's 2. Call me crazy. But we'll see. So Cho, where do you buy chocolate cake? Do you eat chocolate cake? What's your favorite chocolate cake? I don't really buy chocolate cake because I don't buy sweets and treats and desserts for my house. I'm quite literally a nutrition Nazi. I don't buy those types of things for the house. I might eat those things while outside of the home, at a restaurant, at a gathering, at a party. But those things generally do not come into my house. Now, I bought a chocolate cake recently because my partner graduated from a program. I'll just say that. He graduated from a program that he was very excited about. And I was on the phone with my abuelita and my mother. And they were asking me, like, what did you get him for, his graduation? And I was like, nothing. Like, maybe we'll go out to a restaurant and I'll buy him a piece of cake or something like that. And my mom had the nerve to tell me, well, get your man a whole cake. Why can't he have a whole cake? And Mom, if you're listening, yeah, I'm talking about you. Yes. And so I'm like, Mom, because I don't want to buy that crap from my house. Because if I buy a whole cake for him, he's going to eat the whole fucking cake. And he has high cholesterol. So no, I'm not buying a whole cake. So then my abuelita is in the fucking background talking about, get that man a whole cake. Well, who do you think you are trying to regulate what he's eating? Girl, I'm trying to keep my man alive. That's who I think I am. Anyway, long story short, we're like all going back and forth on the phone. My partner is within earshot. He's laughing. And so you know what? I said, you know what? Fine. I'll buy him a fucking cake. But it's not going to be a big-ass cake. I got him a small chocolate cake from Whole Foods. I call it Whole Paycheck because the shit's overpriced. But I got him this cake from Whole Paycheck. And it's nice. I tried it last week on the stream, if you guys were here. I tried a piece. And it is pretty good. But I don't generally buy cakes or sweets or anything for the house. That's just me. That's what I said. It's the only fucking rule. It is. Come on. That man seen... Rich said that man seen Cho eat a piece of cake one time and got hooked. I'm telling you, honey. I'm telling you. You gotta be careful what you post on the internet because people get obsessed. Deport you 30 days. Good luck. I don't believe all women are people generally, but we should not believe all women because women lie. Men lie. People lie. The whole believe all women shit, fucked up. How you feel there's a special place in hell for people like you? Well, I'll see you there, Jasmine. You'll probably get there before I do, so save me a seat and keep it warm. Jesus loves me. Well, he better. Why you always in a row, Queen? Because whenever I'm live, it's always at nighttime, Queen. And generally, I'd be in a robe at this time, so that's why. He black, he innocent, right? Why they wait so long to come out with it then? Well, probably because of the blackmail, number one. And number two, everyone may not be telling the truth. That's an explanation. But some people are afraid. I think that I like the way that the girlfriend played it, Rich. Because the girlfriend did wait. And she knew who she was fucking dealing with the whole blackmail and all the money and paying people off and NDAs. What she did was she made the allegations that you did these things to me. I'm suing you, da da da. And then he knew the shit was true, what she was saying. See, this is the problem. This is the problem with some rich people. You start to have so much financial privilege that it feeds your narcissism. And narcissists and sociopaths, they just don't see it coming. They think they're untouchable. And so they pay off enough people to think they can keep shit quiet. But his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, she's one smart bitch. She is. Because she settled in court. Well, out of court. She settled out of court with him and made the bag. And then had the motherfucking recordings released publicly to TMZ. Had the shit released publicly to TMZ. Of him running around with his fucking ding-a-ling hanging out of his towel, grabbing at her, beating her on. This is all on camera. This is all on camera. So don't believe me. Believe the camera. This is all on camera. Did you see the Did you see the videos? So I don't know. I'm inclined to believe that if he settled with the bitch before the video came out, you know, sometimes you can say, well, sometimes people settle because they don't want to deal with it in court, even if it's not true. They've got the money to pay them off, even if it's not true. Some people do that. But to settle with her and for that video to come out of him beating the shit out of her and running after her in the hotel, I believe every single fucking word of what she said in that document. And if you don't, you ought to go read it again. You ought to go read it again. So, I'm not going to even touch on the sex scandal shit. But in terms of the shit with this girlfriend, I believe every single word that she said about the physical and sexual and mental abuse. Okay? And I have a pair of eyes. 20/20 vision with glasses. And I can see. And I saw the video. I watched the video. So, I mean, believe what you want to do and wait. And what, we are all innocent until proven guilty. But I'm not, the court of public opinion is one thing, right? I'm not a judge. I'm not the jury either. So we'll see what happens. Stop trying to tear that black man down. I know this sentence is dirty, but I just want to make sure everyone is being treated fairly. Period. That's fair, Bernicia. Do you think it's a good business idea to sue single mothers for their Section A income? Well, why would you sue them? What's the lawsuit about, Jacob? Explain that. For one, Jay, they sign NDAs just to get into the parties. Yes, so when you sign an NDA. Now, to give you some pushback, Leah, NDAs do not protect against criminal behavior. So even if you sign an NDA, you can still break that NDA if you are exposing criminal behavior. The problem with that is you are quite literally accusing someone of a criminal offense, and that's a whole fucking nightmare that requires lawyers. It's a lot of red tape you got to get through. So it is a boundary, but NDAs, you can't quite literally invite someone to start selling cocaine and make them sign an NDA. They can break that NDA, right? But it does make it a little bit harder. And there's a blurry line with it, Leah. There's a very blurry line. And I get why people don't do it, because you want to get to this party. You think that you're going to get some financial opportunities, some social connections, whatever, or some good dick. One of the, whatever. It's a party. Nothing's wrong with an orgy. Okay? That's in terms of orgy. So you go there thinking you're going to have a good time. Got to sign an NDA, whatever. What's the worst that can happen? Like, I don't want to expose him having, being a sex addict, whatever. But you get in there, you end up getting raped, you end up being sexually assaulted, and then you end up thinking, well, it was my fault because I chose to go. And I said yes to these things, and I felt coerced, and I felt influenced, and I was under the influence of alcohol and drugs, and maybe I deserved it. So there's a whole bunch of shit that goes on in the head that makes it more difficult to come forward with your story. And then the NDA. So it's complicated, y'all. It's complicated. We have to just wait to see what happens. How you let someone play with your booty and you grown? Well, the way you do that is by being on drugs. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're looking for a payout now. I would too. Children can't consent. They cannot consent. Justin Bieber cannot consent to having sex with an adult. There's no proof on the children part yet. It's all speculation, rumors. Until he's convicted, I must stand on that, period. That's fair. Do you drink alcohol? Not currently, I don't. I have a question. Your answer may or may not get you $200. Okay, girl. People he falls out with die of pneumonia all the time. Young and viral people, weird. You ever wash your chicken in the sink? Yes, I did. Did you watch my latest one of my vlogs? Go watch my vlog. I washed my chicken in the sink. I did. Boy, eye big as hell. Yeah, I have big eyes. I do. Should I ask my crush out? Yes. You're a sewage worker. You witnessed a strange quarry-shaped light? I don't know what that means. Welcome to the chat. The situation with him and Cassie has nothing to do with the sex allegations. True. But I'm not connecting the two. What I'm saying is he's a demon for the allegations Cassie made against him. And what I'm saying about the Cassie situation is that when you look at the allegations she made against him, that alone would put him in jail. Okay? Those allegations would have put him in jail. However, because she settled out of court and was after the bag, she got the bag, right? But also, her allegations were mostly vindicated with the evidence of the video. So she got both things. She got the public vindication that she was telling the truth, and she got the motherfucking bag. She played the game harder than he did by having the evidence and the blackmail against him. So yes, the sex allegations and the Cassie situation, they're two separate situations. But I think the Cassie situation illustrates, quite simply, how demonic P. Diddy is. I don't know good people that treat their girlfriends like that. I don't know them. I don't know him. I don't know a man that beats on his like men who beat on women aren't good people unless it's in self-defense. Now listen, this may be an unpopular opinion. I'm getting ready to lay it on you. But if a woman puts her hands on a man and then gets a return serve, don't start crying that you're a woman, okay? Because when you put your big ass dick on the table and you put your hands on a man, come on now. But as evidence in that video, that was not self-defense. That was him dragging her back to the room. Kidnapping. It's called kidnapping. That was him beating the shit out of her. That's called assault. So they're two separate cases, but I don't have to see how the sex allegations go to come to the conclusion that he's a demon. I don't need to even see how that even ends up, because the Cassie situation's enough for me. It's enough for me. Cassie could have left at any point and chose to get beat on. It's still illegal for you to beat on people, though, Rich. I'm gonna give you that. Let's pretend you're right. She chose to get beat on. It's illegal to beat on someone that wants to be beaten. That's illegal. It's called assault. It's called assault. You can't do that. Hey T-Man, how are you? Hey Pottery, thanks for lurking. Welcome. Hi everyone. Nothing's wrong with an orgy you consent to. Nothing's wrong with an orgy. I have to go soon, y'all. I'm so sorry. Nothing's wrong with an orgy. Does she love me? We made out at a rave. I knew her in middle school and high school. Now I don't know what to think. What? And making out at a rave does not mean that she loves you. Have you been on a date with her? Are you courting her? Making out does not mean that someone's in love with you. She could have just been drunk and high. I like when you said you passed the test of crap from the grocery store. It doesn't enter your house. If it's not there, you can't. Yes, I'm sorry, but like, that is my nutrition pro tip of the day. If you want to cut back on eating Oreos, stop buying fucking Oreos. Don't bring Oreos into your home. If you buy Oreos at the grocery store, you've already become self-defeating. If you buy a pack of Oreos, you will eat that pack of Oreos. Now, how long it takes you to eat the pack of Oreos, I don't know. That's up in the air. Can you eat one Oreo a day? I don't know. It's up in the air. But I can tell you one thing. If you don't buy the Oreos at the grocery store, you're closer to being guaranteed that you're not going to eat any Oreos every day, right? Unless you're going to the corner store to eat a pack of Oreos every day at the corner store. But my rule is I do not bring, generally, I do not buy desserts or treats or snack, like I don't, or candy. Like I just don't do that. Okay. I'm not going to no party I have to sign a paper to get into. Def not using hard drugs at a party. People felt to be accountable. Well, Rich, again, this is nuanced. There can, yes, okay, so this is not black and white. Okay, how can I make this a very black and white situation that you will understand, Rich? If you have a gun and you say, I'm gonna shoot you if you cross this line outside on the sidewalk. I'm gonna blow your brains out if you walk across the street away from me. And I begin to walk across the street away from you and you blow my brains out. Who's wrong and who's right? Maybe I'm dumb. Sure, maybe I should not have crossed that street when you told me not to cross the street because you're gonna blow my brains out with a gun. But bitch, you're still going to fucking jail for blowing my brains out. You're still going to jail. It is still illegal to rape people. It is still illegal to drug people without them knowing. Those are still illegal things. Even if people were dumb enough to walk into these traps, it's still that the behavior, when isolated, is still illegal, Rich. It's illegal to drug people. Can we agree with that? Can we start there? That we shouldn't be dropping pills in drinks. And there's a lot of accountability to go around, Rich. And I agree with you. People need to be held accountable for their actions. But I think they've already faced their accountability when they were fucking raped. Like, I think they faced it. I think they got it. I think Cassie faced her accountability for choosing to be in a toxic relationship when she was constantly beaten on and had bruises, bloodied up, broke, fractured bones. I think she faced her accountability. I think she got it. I think she got it. But Diddy didn't face his yet. You know, he paid a little money off, and that was his accountability for that. The accountability for him was the large lump sum of payment that he had to pay Cassie for settling outside of court, and then also the public shame of that video of him beating on her and dragging her across, the lobby, as she's trying to run away from him. Like, public shame and a lot of money. Now, these sex allegations, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That's why I said, allegedly, we do not know that these things are true. From a legal perspective, we cannot say that these things are true. But again, the sky is blue. And I'm really not that interested in even seeing if they're true or not, because I know he's already a demon based off of the Cassie situation. That's it. It's not about feeling bad for Cassie. I don't feel bad for Cassie. Like I just said, they both faced accountability for the things they did, for the choices they made. And to be honest with you guys, I lean on the side of Rich when it comes to remaining in toxic relationships. I know this is tough, and I know that people have been abused, and I know that it's a really difficult thing to do. But at the end of the day, we have choices. I'm a strong believer of that. We always have choices. It may not seem like you have choices, but you have choices. Now, unlike Rich, just because you have choices and staying in a relationship does not magically fucking absolve your abuser from accountability. I find it to be hypocritical that Rich is putting all of the accountability on the victim that's choosing to be a victim, but none of the accountability on the abuser. To me, that doesn't make any sense. I think there's accountability that should be shared among both groups of people. Victims for letting themselves be placed in a position where they are weak, preyed upon, and abused. These are choices. These are choices. However, there is also greater accountability on the abuser who is choosing to beat on their partner, to financially abuse them, to emotionally abuse them, and isolate them from friends and family. The physical abuse, these are also choices by the abuser, Rich. So I don't know. I'm not all in on, victims have no choices and she had no choice but to get beat up. Like, no. I don't get down with that. However, again, that does not absolve an abuser from their crimes. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Like I just said, if you tell me if I walk across the street, you're gonna blow my head off, and I walk across the street, you blow my head off, bitch, you need to go to fucking jail. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyway, Good discussion tonight, though, y'all. This is fun. We're disagreeing on some topics, but it's fine. This is fun. Okay. Your skin is glowing. Why? Because I have good skincare. We love good skincare, consistent skincare. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. You know when the next best time is to plant a tree? Today. Today. That rationality also applies to investing your money and your skincare. So if you have not started a solid skincare routine, you should have did this 20 years ago, but you ought to start tonight. Okay? Watch the movie Cats and get freaky with it. I don't know about that. Have a good night, Leah Bobia. We're gonna go to bed soon too. I look like the black dude from Breaking Bad. I want to know who that looks like. Wait. I want to know. Black dude from Breaking Bad. Gustavo? Gustavo? He looks Brazilian, like a black Brazilian. He's kind of hot, so I'll take it. He's kind of hot. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let me write that shit down. Wait a second. Gustavo? Gustavo from Breaking Bad? I do like him. I'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Oh, Gus. He goes by Gus. Gustavo. Gus. From Breaking Bad. Let's go over this list. We haven't gone over this list for a long time. And I really should make that reel, that short, YouTube short, my celebrity lookalikes according to the viewers of YouTube. Okay. I look like A-Train from The Boys, Chris Rock, Terrence Howard, Derrick Rose, the basketball player, Dr. Doolittle's son, Braxton from the Jamie Foxx Show, Chingy, Snoop Dogg, Will Smith, Jaden Smith, Steve Urkel, Stefan Urkel, LeVar Burton from the Reading Rainbow, the kid from Everybody Hates Chris, Usher, Ronnie Raising Cannon, Mike Tyson, John Legend, Diddy, Carson from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Tevin Campbell, Obama, 21 Savage, Tiger Woods' DUI pick, If Diddy and Spike Lee Had a Child, Red from Friday, Callan Allen, A Greasy Summer Walker, Jussie Smollett, and Gustavo Gus from Breaking Bad. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all really ain't shit for this list, but whatever. Does your significant other buy Oreos? No, I buy all the groceries in this house. I manage the kitchen in my home. So he doesn't buy shit. He doesn't go to a single grocery store. No, he does not. He does not buy Oreos. And if he did, I'd see the purchase on the credit card and shut that shit down immediately. No. We don't do that. I don't play with that. He's a gay ninja? True. Accurate. Does your significant other buy Oreos? I already answered this question. Don't ask it again, please. This guy voted for Kamala. Well, you're an ugly basement dwelling cunt. I voted for Trump, but good job. Are you a top or bottom? Well, I'm not fucking you. You dirty, nasty bottom homo. So that's none of your business whether I'm a top or bottom. Black or white cookies are good for me. Oh, that's awesome. Look what Luigi Managoni did. I saw it. You ever dress up as a woman? No. I asked my crush out like you said, and now we dating. I'm always right. I know. Congratulations. Nice job on your haircut. Well, I didn't do it, Lisa. Of course. Like, whenever I cut my own hair, I look fucking dumb as fuck. But no, I went to the barber today because I'm going out of town tomorrow, and I'm going to be out of town for quite a long time. So I want to look nice for Toledo. I want to look nice for Miami. So yeah. Rape is not cool. Well, we know. Unpopular opinion. Justice for Cassie. I think she got her justice. I ain't worried about Cassie no more. Cassie done made a lot of money. Cassie's good. The public is on her side. I ain't worried about Cassie. Have a good night, Rich. I appreciate you so much, Rich. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm the best looking motherfucker in the world, but I got a choice. You do. Warren G looking dude, do you agree you also look like Gustavin from Breaking Bad? I agree. Confess Jesus is Lord. Thanks for being prepared. Thank you. Greetings from Dallas. Hey, Big T. The Diddy jokes really getting whacked. The Diddy jokes have been whack, but I just roll with the punches. Hi, Happy Days. How are you? Dad, please come home, Mom. Please come home. Mom and I miss you. I do not have children. Lamar Latrell. Who's that? It better not be nobody ugly. Lamar Latrell. Oh, he's cute. Oh, he's really cute. Do I look like him, though? I don't think I look like him. But he's cute. Oh, he's a little bit older now. Anyway. We're going to go soon, but I want to catch up to chat first. The list is crazy, Rich. The list is fucking crazy. What was the answer about Oreos? I said no. I don't buy anything Nestle. Their water and land destruction is horrendous. I love you from New Zealand. Well, thanks, Donna. I appreciate that. Cho, your trolls is sick. The trolls be trolling, honey. I know. Guys, I'm gonna go now. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight for the spirited debate. I really, really appreciate you guys. Shout out to Rich. Shout out to Leah Bobia. Shout out to Bernicia. Shout out to Micro USB. Shout out to everyone that stopped by. Cherie, sorry, I'm going to bed now. Shout out to everyone. We had a great discussion, a little bit of a spirited debate. We always love a good debate, honey. So tomorrow, okay, so here we go. So I'm traveling starting tomorrow. I will be in Toledo. I'm not sure how the stream is going to go. Like with me streaming in the room with my partner, I'm not sure how that's going to go. But I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But we'll figure it out somehow. Maybe I'll stream somewhere in the hotel, like maybe in like the workout room. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I don't know. So be looking at YouTube tomorrow for like an announcement. If I adjust the stream a little bit, I don't know. Write the chat. Hello. Write the chat. Get into it. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. I always say that you could be doing anything else in the world right now, watching YouTube, watching porn, reading your Bible, spending time with your children, having sex with your wife. But you chose to spend time with me, and I really, really appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully you got some value from tonight's stream and had fun, chit-chatting, arguing, you know, kikiing, all the good stuff. Good. Okay, good. Okay, yes, Mike, I will be asking. Okay. Okay. Merry Christmas. Well, hopefully I'll see you before Christmas, Solid Tank. I'll see you before Christmas. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow and Sunday, despite being out of town. So I'll make it work. But I will talk to you guys later, okay?